Hello everybody, I'm John Trautman with Reiki, and I'm here today to go through a new project of ours here in Old Town Scottsdale. Let's start with this accent wall behind me. This is distressed wood from Telluride, not Telluride, Colorado, but there's a Telluride business here locally. They bring stuff in from all over the country. This is from the East Coast, out of several different barns. What we were trying to do is bring in some unique things to the neighborhood that somebody or nobody's seen yet before, right? For example, I'll show you guys this wrought iron door. This thing is really heavy. It's about 250 pounds. We had all this stuff custom made. This is actually a tenant of ours does all this stuff, and it's incredible. You know, they're nearly 5 feet wide each door and 9.5 feet tall. So very impressive. When you do things like this, you're going to be able to do two things. One, you're going to be able to rent quicker and at a higher premium, right? So sometimes you could find a cheaper product, you could do things cheaper, but I call that jumping over hundreds to pick up dimes, because if you're going to be on the market for a lot longer time, whether it's to rent out space or sell a house or whatever it might be, time is money, right? So think about these things when you're doing your remodel. What's going to make you stand out? How could you sell for the most amount of money possible, or move that space quicker? When you purchase a property, sometimes you want to go through and you want to gut everything and start over. But in many cases, when you take a step back and you look at, what's existing, there are a lot of things that you could actually reuse. For example, if you look at these cabinets here, these used to be a really almost like a yellow. It was really bad. So instead of gutting this out and going and getting new cabinets, we just painted it acrylic paint. These are fine now. Use the same door pulls, and then what we did is put a quartz countertop, a nice clean quartz countertop on it. Made the space look completely different than what it looked like before. So this is a great little accent wall. We ended up opening up this wall, and we put these really cool barn doors. Obviously everybody loves barn doors right now, but these we just had done in a faux paint, and we put these up, and it's a great way to, if you have doors that maybe they're too dark, maybe they're just not right, you do a little bit of paint on them, could change up everything. We put some clavos here on them, and yeah, this space is already rented. It was the first space to go, just doing little stuff like that. So think about that. How could you jazz up a room in a project that you're doing currently? What can you do? And this used to be one of the mini dental rooms on the back here. They had some images up here on the ceiling when they would pull your teeth or whatever they would do for not brushing, kids. This is one thing we ended up keeping. They're a little funky. They're at an angle here. They're kind of dirty. We haven't did the final clean here yet, but it's kind of cool. To give you an idea, in this area, you could get a condo for about $125 for a one bedroom, maybe $150 to $180 for a two bedroom. Well, we picked this building up for around $200, and we have 9 tenants essentially, or will have when it's full. So something to think about. Obviously, having 9 tenants is a lot better than having 1 tenant, right? So plus the income's better. So think about it, run the numbers in your area, see if there's those type of opportunities. You have to dig for them, but they're there. I appreciate your guys' time in watching this. If you guys want to learn more about investing in general, join me at realestateki.com.